Red Dead Online is a 2019 action-adventure game developed and published by Rockstar Games as the online component of Red Dead Redemption 2. Yes, I am quoting the Wikipedia page. Bear with me a moment so I can get to my point. The development team took lessons learned from the multiplayer of Red Dead Redemption 2010 and applied those with the best elements of Grand Theft Auto Online 2013. I'm using best loosely here, I think. Particularly in regards to introducing narrative elements to a multiplayer title. The team sought to translate elements of the single-player story to Red Dead Online, overhauling them for an online space. Producer Rob Nelson felt while the team's experience on Grand Theft Auto Online helped with the foundation of Red Dead Online, the differences in the game's direction, pace, and scale demanded a different overall approach, slowly leading the player into the world with smaller steps instead of the fast pace of Grand Theft Auto Online. Post-release content is continually added to Red Dead Online through 3 title updates. Frontier's Pursuits update, released on September 10th, 2019, and it implemented 3 new roles: Bounty Hunter, Trader, and Collector. The Naturalist, released on July 28, 2020, added a 5th role, revolving around the players tracking down animals to study or hunt them, whereas the Moonshiners update was added on December 13, 2019. The Bounty Hunters update was released simultaneously with a standalone client in December 2020, which added new ranks to the Bounty Hunter role and 3 additional targets to track down. Blood Money was released on July 13, 2021, and it was previously detailed in May and June, followed by an official announcement and trailer on July 6th and 7th. After a year-long drought with minimum communication from Rockstar Games, if any, Red Dead Online finally received disheartening news. In July 2022, Rockstar announced that Red Dead Online would not be receiving any more major updates, instead focusing on smaller missions and the expansion of existing game modes as development resources were withdrawn to focus on the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series. Now, you might be asking yourself, what the heck happened? And if you are, then you're blind to Rockstar's greed. Sorry, that was rude. What happened is that Rockstar couldn't have the cake and eat it too, or however it's said. GTA Online levels of success simply didn't come fast enough. So the Corpo said fuck it. I'm really not a research guy yet, and it would be a pain to backtrack the history since I joined the game shortly before Moonshine. I don't think a history of the game is what I want to honor the memory of an online game I really loved and wished got better treatment. No, for this series, I'm going back in. I reinstalled Red Dead Redemption 2, and I have opted to partake in the online activities that the game has to offer so that I can tell you the state of Red Dead Online and its community. So, it all starts with milling in Blackwater, for the first time in a long while. Not much is going on when I am here, so I decide to do a bounty hunter mission. Bounty hunting is pretty simple. It's mostly PvE. You go track an NPC and bring them to the closest sheriff's office. Once I'm done though, I notice people in town, fist fighting, so I watched. A shirtless man came to watch too. But he didn't like how I looked. Thus, my first PvP instance began.
Crazy.
I'm going to end the episode at this finished fight. Everyone else had ran away after this, you see. If you enjoyed this video, then stay tuned for more, because I have a lot more footage where this came from. Unfortunately, I forgot to flip on my recording mic, so a lot more of this is going to be a mix of post-commentary and no commentary on my end. Some of my friends joined me during this adventure, so their mics work. Just before I switch to the outro, I want to throw in that as of this editing process, only about 58% of my viewers watching my videos are not subscribed, so if you're enjoying the work, go ahead and click the button and the bell now. I do have a Twitter and Discord server. I'll link those below. Alright, no more shilling. Next time, we're gonna look at other events while PvPing.
Without grasping it, the real question to be asked, where have I